Hey, you. Go ahead and just get settled in. And then open awareness to the body and body posture. Is it upright and interested? Is your back strong and tall? Are your shoulders back and relaxed? Is your chest open? Or your lungs open? Is your stomach relaxed? Is your jaw relaxed? Your forehead relaxed? What about your hands? What are they doing? Are your fists clenched? Or are they open and soft? Many of us take our bodies for granted. We don't bring them into our awareness and treat them like the miracle that they are. We're not aware of how we're standing or sitting or lying down. So we can make sure we're not accumulating joint or back problems as we age. So please continue to make it a practice to check in with your posture, whether sitting, standing, or lying down. Is it creating an unhealthy tension or pressure in your spine or in any of your joints or ligaments? Another reason it's important to bring our postures into awareness is because they're also a means of expression. They communicate to other people. They make a statement about our attitudes, about how we feel and relate with others and with the world around us. What is your posture saying? Is it telling people you're lazy and disinterested? Is it aggressive and tense? Is it judgmental, skeptical? What vibes is your body sending out? Hard, cold, and closed off vibes? Or soft, warm, and open ones? Again, just be aware of the body and body posture. Feel the body resting in space. Become aware of its relationship with gravity. And now, make it your intention not to move at all. For the remainder of the session, I'd like you to explore in a bit more depth the mental factor of intention or volition. So as you sit as still as possible, just be on the lookout for any intention to move your body, to relieve some pain or discomfort, to scratch an itch, or any intention to go about your day or to do anything else. Just be on the lookout for any intention in the mind. The Buddha called intention or volition the chief of all mental factors because its function is to actualize a goal. It conditions, gathers, and directs all the other faculties needed to accomplish a specific aim. And each intention, it's like a seed. It has the potential to bring about a particular fruit, either sweet or bitter, depending on the motivation associated with it. When our intentions have unwholesome motivations, when they're motivated by greed, hatred, or delusion, see for yourself, but suffering is likely to follow. And when our intentions have wholesome motivations, when they're motivated by the opposites of greed, hatred, or delusion, motivated by generosity, loving kindness, or wisdom, happiness will follow. Now, I'm not saying the bad things will never happen to good people. There are just too many variables at play to claim that your actions alone determine your fate. But what I'm trying to point to here, what I'd like you to explore in yourself, is what happens to your inner world, your sense of peace and happiness, when the motivations for your actions are born more and more out of generosity, kindness, and wisdom. Really try to pay attention to this. It's actually kind of scary when you first start opening your awareness to it, because you realize just how little attention there is around your motivations. Just consider how often you currently stop to examine them before speaking or acting. And another thing we often notice when we start looking closer at our motivations is just how much of a mixed bag they really are. We may often think our motivations are pure, but when we look closer, we see all kinds of subtler motivations. Motivations to make ourselves look better or seem smarter. Motivations for acknowledgement or praise. Motivations for self-gain. Just think if you've ever done something nice for someone and they didn't say thank you or they didn't give you the response you expected. Was your motivation purely out of generosity? Just something to explore in yourself. Remember, generosity, it doesn't have expectation. Again, try to remain perfectly still as you try to notice any intention that arises in the mind. See if you can become aware of that about to moment. In the last minute of the session, go ahead and relax the mind wide open. Don't do anything at all. Just notice whatever there is to notice. Well, thank you again for practicing. Now, before you get up, Just take a moment to form a clear intention about what you're doing next. And see if you can really connect with the motivation behind it. And maybe there's even a few motivations. Just see how clearly you can notice them. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.